Happy Wednesday. It is Shoot Your Shot Wednesday, LGBTQ plus edition. That means if you are in any of the alphabet, LGBTQ plus, any race, any age, any size, you can live anywhere in the world. We just want you to be single and looking for love, right? That is the name of the game or the show. It's for single people who are looking for love. And it looks like y'all are all over the place. We got DC, Detroit, Fort Worth in the house. Hey, Joey. Hey, Rick. Thank you all for the badges. I appreciate it. We got a couple people from the Fort Worth, Dallas area. Yes. Somebody said they are on time today. Listen, I try to get on time all the time. I try. Charlotte in the house, Miami, ATL, yes, of course, Doc. Of course. Nashville, hey, Ron Ellis, Providence. We got a lot of people from Detroit in here. Are y'all, is that going to be the theme of the night? Is Detroit going to take over tonight? Listen, if you like the show, go ahead and click the little arrow and invite a friend to watch. What I just realized, I don't know why it took me so long to realize this, but you can also share this video on Facebook. So if you want some of your Facebook friends to join, click the arrow. Instagram will allow you to share on your Facebook. DMV in the house. Okay. Gemini, y'all having a watch party over there? I wonder who is all over there. I'm sure y'all are smoking hookah in the house. I am sure. If you're a shooter, let us know how you're a shooter. Please let us know. If you're single, click the request button. Don't come on here with no fake accounts or no BS. This is just for people who are looking for love and relationships. So if you have a ghost account, you should put some pictures on your profile so that people can see what you look like. Yeah. Okay, listen, y'all are showing the people that you are shooters. Let's get the show started. I think I saw somebody in the queue. I don't know if this person is for real or not. James, I think you came on. Did we try to get you on, James? Let's see. Oh, and make sure you update your app, okay? I'm screaming again. I'm sorry. But make sure you update your app. If you don't update your app, then it's sometimes it will not allow you to come on. I'm just saying. What's up, Jay? Yes, somebody you can come on with a private page. That's okay. You just have to open it up later. That is totally fine. Did anybody take Nick out on a date? You all remember Nick from last week? Do you remember Nick was the one that was singing? He was the one that was also visually impaired. Did any of y'all slide his DM? Did anybody go on a date with him? I hope y'all did. I want someone to take him on a date. Okay. We have Miami in the house. I think someone else is joining. Let's see. Jay, let's see if you're ready, Jay. Jay, let's see if you're ready. I don't know what this page image is given, but we're going to see. Jay, I thought you clicked the request. I was trying to go to you. Hello? Jay?
What's up, bro?
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome. I can't see you. You're too close to the camera. You got to back up.
Look,
Okay, that's good. Can you prop that up there for me somewhere? Like sit it somewhere so you don't have to hold it the whole time?
like, look, if I could sit it like this, I could try.
Like on the counter or something? Yeah,
Yeah, I must hold my camera, but I can hold it like this.
that's fine. Jay, have you watched the show before?
Yeah, I see you live before.
Okay, it's a dating show. Are you single?
Yeah, I'm trying to look for a lady.
You're looking for a lady. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
this is typically a LGBTQ plus dating show. However, if you're an ally, it's totally fine for you to join.
Yeah, you can talk about dating. You can tell me that, bro.
Well, so where do you wait? Is it Jay? Is your name Jay?
Yeah, J Bones,
Jay. Okay. So Jay, where do you live?
New York,
You live in New York City, or New York State?
New York City,
New York City. What part of New York City, Jay?
the Bronx,
The Bronx. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna tell you this right now, Jay. Wait, how old are you?
28.
You're 28. Okay. So I'm super gay. You see the picture of my husband back there? You see that? You see that gay flag
Yeah,
right there too?
yeah.
There are a lot of gay men
Does,
here. There are trans
does,
women, transgender men, lesbians,
does mostly,
bisexual people. Who are you looking for tonight, Jay?
I'm looking for a woman out here in New York, but there's mostly is. I'm not gay though, but the only thing is I will still be your friend, bro.
Okay, so you're not gay. You're looking for a woman. What type of woman are you looking for? Because there are different
Like,
type of women out there, right, Jay?
yeah. Well, whatever God gives me, I'm very happy.
Yes, yes. You said I can't see your face. You're hiding your face. Talk to me, Jay. Talk to me. So
Look,
you said you're looking for any type of woman, which could be like a woman with a penis, a woman with a vagina.
a woman with some pussy.
Okay, so you I don't. There might be a handful of them who are watching, but Jay, we will ask the questions, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
I
but you
mean,
said
you can follow my tape.
wait, wait,
You can
we're
follow
gonna
my
get there.
tape.
We're gonna get there, Jay. We're gonna get there, okay? So
I got a question. Darius on Instagram.
I don't know which Darius you talking about.
Um, Darius, that is the chef that goes live.
Oh yeah, Darius that cooks. Yes, yes.
Yeah, he's a good friend too.
Okay, so you're an ally. We call you an ally. You're an ally of the LGBTQ plus community.
Yeah,
Okay, Jay, you got to back up. Your face is way too close to this
yeah,
camera. We can't
yeah. I
see
know.
you. Okay. All
Yeah, I
right.
mean,
So
I go through cerebral palsy. I go through a lot of things in my life, but I'm very grateful I'm still alive.
listen, hallelujah, amen, my brother over there. That's why I want you to put the phone up somewhere so you ain't got to hold it the whole time.
Yeah,
Like
let me
put it
try to
on your
sit on my
dresser.
dresser.
Put it on that dresser behind you.
Hold on. Let me try to turn.
Or go in the bathroom and put it on the counter.
Look, is that better?
Are you still holding it?
No, I'm setting it up.
Oh,
Hold on. So what is your name?
what's your question?
So what is your name?
My name is Lamont.
Hey Lamont, my name is J Bones.
Hey Jay, so Jay, you said you live in New York in the Bronx. How old are you again?
28.
28. And how tall are you? About how much do you weigh, Jay?
I'm not sure,
You said you short
but you know what?
because you're in a chair, right?
Yeah,
Okay. You,
yeah.
you're moving the
Uh,
camera too much, sir. You're moving the camera too much. Just leave it there. Just leave it.
then I'm just setting it up.
Just leave.
Nah, but you're a kind person.
Oh, thank you. My mama and daddy raised me right. They should have. Yes, yes. Um,
Hey, there's mostly is. I wanted to say, Lamont.
well, I got a whole bunch of
Look,
questions I want to ask you so the ladies can send you a message.
yeah, sure.
If there are some ladies who are watching, go ahead and put some hearts in the chat, okay? if there are some ladies, like some ladies, there's some ladies, but I'm talking about the ladies, okay? Not the ladies, but the ladies, okay? All right. So, what's your zodiac sign?
Puerto Rican.
Oh, so you're okay. Do you know what month you were born in?
Yeah, June 12th.
June 12th. I don't know what sign that is. Is that uh zodiac
A
sign?
Gemini.
You're Gemini. Okay, so you're Gemini. And you said you are into ladies, right?
Yes.
That have vaginas, right?
There was some pussy.
Oh, Lord, today. So that means you are sticking them. Are you letting them peg you?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never made love to a lady before. I'm still a virgin.
You still a virgin? Okay, okay. Well, listen, we might find you somebody here tonight. Okay. So you're looking for a lady. So you ain't never had sex ever. Um, do you work? Do you volunteer? Are you part of any groups?
No, no, I stay home all day. I have a home attendant.
You have a home what?
A home attendant.
Oh, nice. Okay, okay. Tell us your Instagram handle, Jay.
Well, my Instagram handle is
Yeah.
I talk about God.
What's the name of your Instagram? Is it J Bones
Yeah, J Boats.
four
This
six?
is my page where you see me on.
Okay, tell us what type of lady you looking for. What about her personality? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a lady that is very kind. That's very kind that respects my disability.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Look, you know what? Sean, can I be honest with you?
Sure.
You, even when you gay, right? My mom taught me never judge a book by its cover.
I,
Always be a friend how they are.
I agree. I love that. I love that. So listen, you all.
Where you from?
Let me tell everybody who you are. You all, this is Jay. Jay lives in New York. He's 28. He is a Gemini. He's Puerto Rican. He is looking for heterosexual women, cisgender heterosexual women. You know, he is disabled, cerebral palsy, stays at home, got an attendant. His Instagram handle is jbones464. And he is an ally to our community. So we welcome him to the show.
You know what the? You know what the, Lamont?
Hmm.
You got, you got such a kind heart.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I mean, what you been up to though?
I've been working. I've been working all day. So listen, I gave them your rundown of who you are. I'm gonna bring the next person on. You can watch in the comment section. Okay, Jay.
Okay.
Nice meeting
Listen,
you.
Lamont, can you do me a favor?
What's your favor?
Listen, listen. I gotta tell these gay people this very quick. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people in the comments, okay?
W- Don't say anything crazy, Jay. Don't laugh. Don't go
Uh,
laugh.
I'm not. The only thing is, what he's talking about, whatever you guys don't do, yeah, please don't disrespect me and try to flirt with me, please.
Right.
Because then I will find it very
He's not looking for men. That's why I tell him he's y'all can be friends, but he's looking for a cisgender heterosexual female. That's what I make sure. So the gay men are not gonna be in your inbox trying to flirt with you.
Thank you. You think you can follow? You can follow my page if you want.
I gotta get rid of 20 people before I can follow anybody else's page. But listen, thanks for coming on. I'm gonna get to the next person, okay, Jay?
Okay, God bless. Let
God
God always
bless.
be with you.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Okay. Listen, this show, anybody can come on. I tell y'all, like, if you're an ally, you can come on and erase anything wherever. Okay. Let's keep the show going. Y'all like Lamont. He a sweetheart. Damien, I'm going to you, Damien. Damien, I'm going to you. Okay. Yeah, I thought he was about to set it off at the end to go off on y'all. I would say, oh Lord, he's about to read y'all for filth. But y'all were nice to him in the comment section. Hello, hello, hello.
Lamont.
Is it Damien?
It's Damien.
How's your night going so far?
After that, it's going really good.
Jay was a sweetheart.
He was.
I like when people come on who are courageous and who like put themselves out there, because some people are too shy and they're like, oh, I'll just sit at home and not even try anything. But I love when I see stuff like that.
Definitely. He's a shooter.
He is a shoot. Jay is a shooter. Yes, he ain't shot at no woman yet, but he is a shooter though. Okay. Now, are you a
Lamont,
shooter?
I'm nervous, so take me slow, okay?
Why are you nervous, Damien?
Your audience is a handful. They're lethal. They're brutal.
They can be, but they've been sweethearts lately.
I can handle it. I'm a
Okay.
big I'm a
So
big boy.
perfect. Damien, where do you live?
I'm in Dallas.
Dallas in the house. Okay. And how old are you?
I am 49,
49.
50 in July.
So that makes you a not a
And,
Leo,
and
Cancer. Okay, so Cancer. Okay. And how tall are you and about how much do you weigh, Damien?
6 feet 235, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wait a minute. You're
6 foot,
even?
yes.
Okay. And then you weigh how much? Because I heard more than three numbers start.
230. I fluctuate between 235 and 240.
Okay, so we'll just give you 230. We'll give you 230. Okay,
I'll take that. Yeah, let's go with that.
we'll go with 230. 230. You said you're a Cancer. Um, team top, bottom, verse, side. How do you get down?
Side, side.
Side. Okay.
Yes.
How long have you been a side, Damien?
Actually, the last probably 3 years.
Oh, so you ain't did no penetration whatsoever in 3 years?
I haven't had penetration in years.
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 Tell us a little bit more. What's that about?
um, the older I get, especially approaching 50, my outlook on life has changed. So
Mhm,
a lot of things that were important not important now,
mhm.
and um, I want to reserve some things for that special person.
Okay. So you want to reserve penetration for somebody super special, and just last couple years it's just kind of been what you've been into.
Right, right.
Okay. So for people who don't know what a side is, Davian, tell them what your definition or what you feel like a side is.
Side, in my opinion, is any sexual activity um, that doesn't include penetration.
So anything is on the buffet on the menu except penetration.
Right, right.
So do you typically attract guys who are more top, bottom, verse, or just equal other sides?
I attract all of the above.
Okay. Okay. So if someone's going to approach you to go on a date with you and they may or may not be a side, what would you prefer them to be sexually?
Oral, number one. That goes without say.
Okay.
Uh, Go put it out there. That's my weakness. That's the key to my heart.
Not food, but here it is.
Well, food and oral.
Okay. Food and oral. Okay.
You know,
Okay.
that order. But I've been most of my adult life 90-95% top.
Okay.
So I I lean toward being a top if I'm not in the side aspect.
Okay. So you're a side with top tendencies. We'll say that. How
Yeah,
about that?
yeah,
Okay.
yes, that works.
All right. What type of work do you do, Damien?
I actually work in the insurance industry. I
Insurance,
handle commercial claims.
commercial claims. Tell us a little bit more about that.
I'm a claims adjuster and I handle commercial claims.
Okay.
big trucking claims.
Ah, okay, okay. Tell us your Instagram handle. Can you spell it for us?
It's my name, Damien Stallworth, DamienStallWorth.
All right, you all. This is Damien. Damien lives in Dallas, Texas. He is 49 years old, 6 foot even, 230 pounds. He is a Cancer. He is team side with top tendencies people. And he is a claims adjuster for like commercial claims adjuster. That's what, yeah.
Right, correct.
If you all have questions for Damien, you can use the question function or you can wave in the comment section and I will bring you on or use
Uh-oh.
the chat at some point. Okay.
We take a sip on that.
Yes. Listen, I don't know what y'all not confused about. He said he is a side with top tendencies, meaning he prefers just to do non-penetration, but for the person who is special, he might give them some D.
Right.
Are you giving up any cakes?
Simply put,
Yeah. Would you give up any cakes?
it would have to be something serious, serious.
Like marriage?
Like damn near, yeah.
Damn near. Okay, people. Okay, okay. I guess what they got all these questions in the comment section. I want to make sure we clear that up before we go any further. All
Come on
right.
with it.
Now tell us, what type of guy are you looking for tonight?
First and foremost, African American.
Mm-hmm.
That's exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Power to my people. I'm,
People.
I'm only attracted to my brothers. Don't respect anybody else, but that's my preference.
Okay.
And first and foremost, I don't require anything that I don't or can give or put out. But you have to be self-sufficient.
Okay.
Anybody's daddy, anybody's zaddy, anybody's sugar daddy. So you have to be self-sufficient, honest,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
trustworthy,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully, I'm not going to say you have to have addressed all of your trauma, but you have to at least identify your trauma and doing the work
Yes.
to
Yeah.
get through.
Yeah.
You know, in the words of Iyala Van Zandt, I need you to do your work, beloved.
Okay. Okay.
And
Okay.
you know, I'm a work in progress. So you know, I'm in therapy. I recommend therapy,
Mm-hmm.
um, especially for us Black gay men.
Okay.
So I'm an advocate of that. And I'm sorry, I got off the topic.
No, you are on top. You are on
Okay,
topic, on target about things you're looking for in a guy.
right.
Tell us like what makes you a good catch. Like, what are some good qualities that you might have?
Number one, I don't require anything that I can't provide.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I am self-sufficient. I'm not rich, but I'm financially stable. I have great communication skills. I require effective communication skills. I think that's the key to a successful relationship, in my opinion, is
Mm-hmm.
being able to communicate. Um, and that's something that I also require.
Okay. Now, do you want to get married? Do you want to have children?
Marriage is not a requirement.
Okay.
I'm open to it, but I would be content with a lifelong partner.
Okay.
Uh, and I don't want kids, especially approaching 50. No,
Okay. So no kids, marriage, not really. Have you ever been married or engaged?
no, no.
What's the
I've
longest?
actually only been in 3 relationships.
3 relationships. When did you start dating guys, Damien?
College.
College. So it's been a long time you've been dating guys.
Yeah,
And
oh,
you
definitely.
you said you've been in 3 relationships. Were they all with men or were they with women?
Yeah, they were with men.
All with men. And what's the longest relationship you were in?
4 years.
4 years. Okay. Did you all
Yeah,
live together?
we did.
Okay. Okay. So okay. What do you think is like a reason why you feel like you might be single currently?
I honestly, um, I don't want to say I've given up on love,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
I'm almost have given up only because um, I don't feel like a relationship completes me.
Mm,
I'm content with myself.
mhm, mhm,
I would like to have a partner to add to that,
mhm.
but it's not a requirement.
Yeah.
And number two, I don't really put myself out there to date. I work from home,
Mhm,
so I'm home a lot. I'm over the club scene,
mhm,
so it's really hard for me to meet people.
mhm. Yeah, yeah. At 49, I'm, and you've been dating since you were in college. It The whole dating process can wear you out. Like some guys are like, I'm just exhausted emotionally, putting their hearts out there over and over again, and things not working. So it makes you kind of like, as you say, possibly give up on love because it's like
Right,
tiring. Um,
right, right.
and you're so used to being by yourself, it's kind of like emotionally you may or may not want someone. Do you feel like, and I'm gonna do a talk about this, a point. Do you feel like you're at the place where you're either bored, lonely, horny, or actually open to being in a relationship with somebody?
I'm definitely open to being in a relationship. I mean, I'm not 100% closed off.
Hmm.
I just wanted. I'm just not desperate.
Hmm.
Maybe that's the way to say it.
Yeah.
I'm not desperate. I'm not willing to sacrifice
Hmm.
my morals.
Hmm. Hmm.
I have standards,
Hmm.
and I'm not going to settle for anything just to say I'm not single.
Yeah. 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 Well, I will say what it, just for the nature of you being on this show, shows that you desire a relationship because you're putting yourself out there. Other than that, you would stay in the comment section or you would just
Definitely.
watch. Yeah. Okay. People are appreciating you being just so transparent because they're like, yes, amen, brother. Been there. They get it. Right. Right.
And
Now,
I think a lot of for me is I don't want to keep bringing up my age, but the older you get, your priorities change, your mental changes. So I'm just at a different headspace at almost 50 years of age.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
That I don't have to put up with any bullshit. I just don't have to,
Yeah. 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 Now, does the guy you date have to be in Dallas?
preferably.
Okay, you prefer
I've
Dallas.
done long distance, and it's not realistic for me.
Okay. Okay.
I never,
Mhm.
I never say never, but my preference is for them to be local. Yes,
Okay. What's a good age range? What's the youngest? What's the oldest?
preferably 40 and above.
Okay. 40 to like 60, 65, 70.
They're on their deathbed.
Okay, that works. What about body type? What do you like, Damien?
I keep it open, but I am attracted to the more thicker guys.
Okay.
So I like a little weight.
Okay. So thicker
A little,
guys with some weight. Okay. What, and I heard you say you want black guys. Um, what about like monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What do you like?
monogamy.
Monogamy. Okay.
That's
And what does monogamy mean to you?
exclusive. We're exclusive. We don't invite anything or anybody into our relationship. It's me and you.
Hmm. Hmm.
But
I feel like in 2024, you have to ask people what their definition of monogamy is. Okay, so you both are clear because it doesn't mean the same thing for a lot of people.
not.
It does
It does
not.
not.
It does not.
Not.
All right, let's see. Now I'm gonna tell you, Damien, I got like 12 questions in the queue. Okay,
Okay.
so I'll try to get to these. We're trying to get to these. Okay. If y'all want to come on and ask him a question, you can wave in the comment section. I'll bring you on. But let's see what questions y'all have for him. Are you a demisexual?
I don't know what that is.
So that's more like someone's intellect really attracts you.
Oh, definitely.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Um. So I guess the other word for being a side is baiting. Have you heard of baiting?
No. No.
I don't know what that is. So the younger people say that they just mutual masturbation, they bait.
No.
That's what they
No. No.
call it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need that work.
Oh, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. A sapiosexual is someone who is like intellectually stimulated by someone else. Let me make sure I got the right definition for a demisexual. 1 second. That's why you have Google. Um,
But all these damn titles, I mean, it is what it is.
Demisexual is like emotional bond. It's emotionally connection. I think.
I mean, I would think that would be anybody you're interested in or in a relationship with, right?
I think we're all a little demisexual. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. And thank you for the correction. I'm okay with being corrected, and I will Google in real time, people. That way you don't drag me in the comment section. Thank you. Let's see, what else? Someone said you are not a side.
Are they asking me or telling me?
They're telling you you're not a side.
Okay. Well, I mean, why would I get on here and lie about?
Maybe whoever made that comment, you can come tell us what your definition of a side is, okay? When was your last relationship?
3 years, a little over 3 years ago.
Okay. Anything you kind of learned from that relationship?
Definitely. To not discount your feelings, put your feelings first. It's okay to have standards. It's okay to, Lamont, the biggest lesson I learned out of that relationship is a relationship does not have to end on bad terms.
Right.
No, it doesn't have to result from cheating, a physical fight. You can be a good man, I can be a good man, and we just not be for each other. And it took me a couple of years to realize that, hey, and I think that's why I hung on so long, because he was a good guy, I'm a good guy. We were just not for each other.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And that's okay.
Yeah. It just means you're not compatible and you move on. Right.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Right. We got some more questions. Someone said, do you go to church?
I used to, but I stopped a couple of years ago.
Okay. What are your spiritual or religious beliefs?
Christian.
Okay. And how do you think God feels about your sexual orientation?
That's why I stopped going to church.
Yeah.
And it was a struggle for me, because as a black man raised in the church, I felt like I was always damned to hell. I didn't choose. I mean, I wouldn't choose to be gay and go through things that we go through. So, I was always conflicted with that. But once I finally accepted myself, I just have questions. Why am I being taught this? And I didn't choose this. Now I realize I have the option to never lay down with a man again. However, if I don't, I'm still going to be a black gay man. So does that mean I'm going to hell because I'm a person that I didn't choose to be?
Right. Yeah. I think you're spot on about asking questions. The only way that you'll get answers to those things, if you sit down, meditate, do your research, you will get your answer that God is okay with you being gay. They actually want you to be with a man. But you have to spend some more time doing your own research and having conversations. But
yeah, you got to do your work.
Yeah, I appreciate the transparency. Someone said, would you date someone who's a minister, but he's openly gay?
Yeah.
Okay.
And crazy Lamont, I've met a lot of ministers. But some were still married to women. Some were. Yes. To answer your question, we're not going to go there, but yes, I would.
Yeah, there are a lot of people in the church. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. This is a spicy question. Do you shave down there, Damien? Do you shave down there? You don't even do a little trim? Just werewolf, just let it grow?
Shave, I'm thinking like bald eagle. We're not talking about that. No, I will trim it.
Okay.
So we're not looking like buckwheat.
Okay.
But no, it's tamed.
Okay, so it's tamed, it's not okay, people. Let's see. Told you there's a whole bunch. Someone Someone said that's a black king right there. What else? It's
Thank
given.
you.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. What are your top 3 fragrances that you might wear?
Oh, Hermes is number 1. Hermes, Tom Ford, and I even like some old school Calvin Klein.
Okay. Let's get one more question for you. Do you have any tattoos?
I do. I have 3.
I guess
And
they want to see the tattoos.
my favorite, I don't know if you can see this,
Mhm.
it's my life motto. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
What it is.
I heard that all of that. It is what it is.
But you know what? If you think about that as simple as that sounds, if we adopt that mentality,
Mm-hmm.
that would cut out on a lot of the bullshit we go through.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. What it is.
My mother-in-law likes saying that statement. That's why I'm laughing. That's all the time. That's why I'm like, oh Lord.
And I actually got that statement from my mother. That was my mother's favorite thing. It is what it is.
That means they done with it. That means I'm done with this right now. I've moved on. I put it to bed. Right. Right. All right, Damien, we gotta see what you look like from head to toe. So you gotta back up and turn the camera so we can see you.
Let me fix myself.
And give us a little spin. Give us a little spin. All right, you all, this is Damien. Damien lives in Dallas, Texas. He is 49, 6 foot even. He's 230 pounds. He is a Cancer. He is team side with top tendencies, meaning he likes doing everything except penetration. However, in a relationship, he might give you some D.
Definitely.
He
Definitely.
works in insurance as a claim adjuster. He does not really want to get married. Y'all can just be lifelong partners. Does not want children. Prefers that you live in Dallas or very close by. Between 40 and casket ready, he's okay with that. He likes thick guys, average, solid guys, black guys, and is into monogamy. Tell them your Instagram handle one more time, Damien, and spell it, okay?
It's my name, Damien Stallworth, DamianStallWorth.
All right, Damien, thanks for coming on the show
Thanks
tonight.
for I made it. I made it.
Listen, you made it. There ain't no tears, ain't no fires, ain't no fight. I ain't have to hang up, right? We still here. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, listen, go on
Keep
some
up the good work.
dates.
Good work.
Oh, I definitely will. I appreciate it. Go on some dates and come back and give us an update.
Will do.
All right. Good night.
All righty. Thank you.
Mhm. Okay. What'd y'all think of Damien? If you think Damien is dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1 or anything in between. I want all 325 of you all to vote. You're my co-host tonight, okay? You're in the comment section. I want you to vote. Is he dateable or is he not? What do you think? Somebody said 7 because he's a side. He has some tendencies, people. 9, 9, 8. I see 10, 7. Okay. 9. I think y'all like Damien. A 9. 7. There's nothing wrong with being a side, people. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being a side. I guess, everybody ain't trying to stick it all the time. I think he is averaging about a 9. He's definitely averaging about a 9. About a 9. So listen, I want to remind you all, I am partnering with Signal Fest 2024 to do a cruise. It's going to be Veterans Day weekend. Veterans Day weekend. So if y'all want to hang out, We're gonna have there's music. There's gonna be a speed dating event. There'll be live performances, DJ, all types of stuff going on. I think the cruise line is Royal Caribbean, so it's a nice cruise line ship. It's only for a couple days, so it's not like a 7-day one where you got to miss work and everything else. So if you want to attend, definitely click on the link in my profile in the bio, so that you can get all the information. Again, it's going to be Veterans Day weekend. I think there's going to be like an open reception in Miami, and then we go to different destinations, like 2 or 3 destinations. But yeah, it should be fun. All the information is on the website, okay? Yes, it's part of Signal 23 TV, but they're calling it Signal Fest 2024. Yep. All right, Q, let's see if you are ready. Q, let's see if you're ready. Q, let's see if you're ready. If you are in line, I'll go next to you. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello.
How are you?
I'm doing awesome. How's your night going?
It's going pretty well. I can't complain. I just got off of work not too long ago.
Oh, okay. Do you have those connected to your phone? Can you
hmm
disconnect it because it gives like a little echo and it makes you sound like a robot? And I don't want
Oh
you to sound
no.
like a
Okay.
robot.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Much better. Much better. Much better. Much better. Okay. Okay. Again, tell me what is your name again?
It's Quinton.
Quinton. Okay. Quinton, are you a shooter?
I would say not really. No. No.
You don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Not.
Um,
I mean, I don't know how to answer the question.
so the name of the show is Shoot Your Shot Wednesday.
Okay.
So the people who watch the show regularly are called shooters.
Okay. Got you. Got
Mhm.
you.
Have you watched the show before?
Just like once or so, but I was kind of in and out.
Okay.
So
Well, after tonight, you will be a shooter.
okay.
So you could answer that question affirmatively. You're like,
Next, I'm ready to answer the question.
yes,
I got
yes,
you.
you are a shooter. Okay. Quinton, are you single?
I'm very much single.
Do you got a boyfriend?
No,
Are
no
you
boyfriend, no significant other partner, none of that. I am single, single.
do you live with your ex-boyfriend? Is he around the
I,
corner?
no, I live alone.
Okay. I guess gotta ask. We gotta ask in 2024. Certain things you
Yeah,
gotta ask single people nowadays. Okay. So you are
yeah,
single. All right. All right. Are you looking
mm,
to date?
yeah, definitely.
Okay, perfect. So there are a lot of people on here tonight. I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, just get to know you. And then if they have questions, they're going to use a question function, or they might wave and I'll bring them on. And then, people will invite you on dates by shooting in like sliding in your DM.
Okay, cool.
You okay with that?
Yeah, perfectly fine.
Okay, perfect, perfect. All right. Where do you live?
I live in Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix? Okay. Is that where you're originally from, or did you relocate there?
No, I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, but I've been living here in Phoenix for 9 years now.
Okay, so yeah, been for a minute. Okay. In Phoenix. How old are you?
I'm 31.
31?
Mm.
How tall are you and about how much do you weigh?
I'm 5'6" and I'm about 220.
5'6", 220. Oh, so you solid over there, Quentin.
Definitely, I'm definitely thick.
You definitely, definitely think. Okay, okay. What is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer? Okay, the last guy was a Cancer.
Yeah, I know. I was like, look at my Cancer brother. Come on, that gave me inspiration. Why not?
Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. And the people want to know, what they want to know. Are you team top, bottom, verse, or side?
Bottom. That's it. No, no, it's the bottom.
That's it. You ain't giving no D up whatsoever.
I mean, I will, but like in my relationships, I've primarily been a bottom. So
Okay. So when's the last time you gave up some D?
I mean, when I'm single, I'd be giving out D. So it's not been too long ago, to be honest.
Okay, okay. Well, let's do the math then. Okay, we're gonna do
Oh,
the math. Okay, I feel like you go on a date with somebody. You want to know how they get down. You got to do the math, and the math
yeah.
is in the last 12 months.
Okay.
And last, not calendar year, because we're in April. We're talking about the full last 12 months. What
Yeah.
percentage did you top? What percentage did you bottom?
I would definitely say I bottomed probably 70% and top 30%.
Okay, okay. So 70-30. It's giving
Yeah.
verse bottom. It's giving verse bottom.
It's giving versus bottom. Okay. I just, don't like the semantics. I just go with bottom because, the girls get crazy when you start saying, oh, I'm verse. They're like, oh, gosh, it's a bottom. I'm a bottom, honey. It's okay.
But you said the last 12 months, 30%, you was giving some D.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I mean, just saying.
That's the math. That's the math, okay? Unless you are fudging the math is verse bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, it's verse bottom.
Okay, okay. Listen, they're like, yes, in the comment section. They're like, thank you. You don't want listen, you don't want to block your blessings. Make sure you let people Oh, what type of work do you do,
Uh,
Quinton?
a learning consultant for a supply chain company. So, in short, I make sure people know how to do their job and I even follow up. Maybe if you want to know how to do a new job, I can actually train you to do that as well. So,
It's called a learning consultant.
that's correct.
Okay. Now, is that like for adults or that high school? Like,
Oh, it's so I work for Granger. I don't know if you heard of the supply chain company,
mhm.
Granger.
Mm,
Essentially, we're only hiring 18 plus, so these are for adults.
okay.
So kids or anything like that. I
Mhm,
mean, I was a math teacher growing up,
mhm.
but I learned that kids are not my thing. So
Okay, okay. All right. So you said it's a learning consultant. Yep. And tell us your Instagram handle, and then can you spell it for us, please?
sure, it's critically dot acclaimed, and it's CRITICALLY dot acclaimed, which is ACCLAIMED.
All right, you all. This is Quinton. Quinton lives in Phoenix, Arizona. He is 31, 5'6", 220 pounds. He is a Cancer, team verse bottom, and he works as a learning consultant. Y'all got questions for Quinton? Use the question function or wave. What are they saying? What are they saying?
I've been looking at the comments the whole time. My first of all, my niece is in here. She's now clicked on the live. This
Hey,
is
niece.
hilarious.
Hey, niece. Is she going to learn something new about you tonight?
No, no,
Okay.
yeah,
All right. If you have questions for Quentin, use the question function that has a little question mark or wave, and I'll bring you on.
okay.
Tell us, Quentin, what type of guy are you looking for tonight?
Um, Generally, I like men that have a job. I cannot do a jobless man.
Mhm,
I just like responsible, compassionate men. I
mhm,
am a sensitive Cancer. My sun sign is Cancer. My moon sign is Cancer. So I'm very like sensitive in my feels. I mean, I've gone to therapy to really kind of like work on
mhm,
tools to like really
mhm,
help with that. But
mhm,
I do like somebody who doesn't mind being like, I guess understanding of that essentially, right?
mhm.
Um, but yeah, no, I mean, it literally as long as you have a job, you're within my age range because I do have an age range. And you're good to me. I'm good to go there.
Okay, okay. We're going to get to the age range. But
Yeah,
is PYT Zion your niece?
that's my niece.
She said, you got to have money to mess with my uncle.
She's hilarious. I mean, but it's true though. I'm not.
She said, my uncle not taking care of nobody. Oh, okay, okay. Um, Let us know what makes you a good catch.
I definitely think I'm a good catch. Number one, just because I'm a responsible African American male. I make sure that my home is taken care
Mhm.
of. I'm great with my family. I'm a loving individual. I care about my partners quite a bit. And I do what I can to make sure that they're happy. And so, if you make me happy, I'll make you happy. We can both be happy together.
Okay. What's the longest relationship you've been in?
A year and a half.
Okay. Okay. And you're 31. Yeah, that's good. Now, do you want to get married? Do you want children?
I am not opposed to marriage.
Mhm.
However, it is not like a super like end goal type of thing.
Mhm.
If I just have a life partner, I'm okay with that as well. As long as we're married in the heart, that's all that matters.
Okay. So y'all can be shacking up forever.
That's okay with me. It's. I feel like it's different when it comes to us. Like with the gays, like we don't necessarily have to do all that. Like I mean, it's cool. I
Mhm.
enjoy it, and I'm glad that people fought to give me that right.
Mhm.
Right. But at the end of the day, like it's not something that where we have to be like in a certain role or anything like that. We can just do us.
Okay. Okay. What about children?
Children, it's not like really like big on my list.
Mhm.
I'm very indifferent when it comes to children,
Mhm.
but I also hear that like you might meet the right person that makes you want to be a parent, that makes you want to have a child with them. So I don't know. I guess I'm open in
Mhm.
that sense, but
Mhm.
for the most part, I'm pretty indifferent when it comes to children.
Okay. So children, we'll see, right? Um,
Yeah.
what about does the guy have to live in Phoenix? Or are you open to other cities?
I'm open to other cities, but again, we need to have money because I'm not going to be traveling to visit you all the time, right?
Mhm.
So, like, you can travel back and forth to come hang out with me, just like I can come hang out with you and that type of thing. I'm okay with that. But if you can't,
Mhm.
travel,
Mhm.
then going for me.
So as long as y'all gone back and forth to see each other, you're okay with that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
perfect.
What are some cities you might date in that like you might visit often that you might be open to?
I mean, well, I guess I'm in Indianapolis regularly because that's obviously where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not opposed to any other place. I mean, I travel just in general, and I don't have any like set place that I go to specifically. So
Okay. So listen, people, any city, I can make it happen. Um, what about
somebody
age?
flights.
What'd you say?
Somebody said in the comments, they said, "Oh no, you paying for these flights?"
Would you pay for a guy to come see you?
Depends on how far along we are in our relationship.
Mhm.
Like it's one of those like I help my partner just like they help me.
Mhm.
So it's not those like I'm just tricking and buying flights. No, like we're together.
Mhm.
If you need some help, I can help you out.
So you ain't flying nobody out for a first meet and greet. Like, no, get your own way there.
It's gonna be a while before you'll be getting a fly out.
Okay. Listen, people. So don't be trying to get him to fly you to Phoenix. Okay.
Not
Y'all gotta get your own way there. Southwest is having a sale today. It ends at midnight, so y'all can make it happen. Yeah. Let's see. What about age range? What is the youngest you'll go? What's the oldest?
5 years younger, 10 years older.
Okay. So you do 41 and you said 5 years younger, like 26. Okay. Um, what about body type? What do you like?
I'm not really particular, to be honest. I've dated skinny guys, I've dated thick
Mhm.
guys, like in between.
Mhm.
It's really more of a height preference. I don't want anybody short,
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
generally, I my eye is usually drawn towards someone who's 6 foot and above.
Mhm.
I want blessings, so like
Mhm.
if I feel like the vibe is there and
Mhm.
it's cool, I'm open to other heights
Mhm.
that are lower than 6 foot, but generally 6 foot and above is where my eyes are drawn to.
Quentin, you are 5'6". You my height. Like everybody is taller than us. Like everybody.
Yeah,
Like someone who's 5'9", 5'8" is taller, like
I
significantly.
like to climb trees. Just saying.
So you like them 6 feet and above, but you might do someone who is 5,
8.
5'8". That's what I was like. I'm like, I'm like, give me it. Okay, okay. You like them 6 foot, and you're open to different body types. Okay. Um, what about race? What do you like?
Black.
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 Okay. 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 Somebody said they are 6'4" in the comment section, Quinton.
The tallest I've dated was 6'8", so I'm not.
Okay, there you go. Someone said, Lamont, you are 5'4". I am not 5'4". I will get my driver's license and show you
Tell
all.
the
Okay,
to you.
y'all are such haters. You're such haters, and I know. Listen, let me not even go there. Okay, let me take a breath. You 5'4", Lamont. Whatever. Are you into monogamy, open relationships, agreements, or poly?
First of all, agreements is wild, but monogamy is what I'm looking for. But I'm sorry, that agreements just what is agreements?
So there are different types of relationships for different types of people. So agreements are more like you sit down, you all talk about it, you agree this is okay. Like y'all might go on vacation, y'all play together, or like, hey, I'm gonna be away for a month, so you can do something. Open relationships, they both doing separate things, you know, right? So it's a little different than agreements are different from open and different
Yeah.
from poly, because poly means you can fall in love with multiple people.
Okay.
So
Have fun.
you said monogamy. Yes. Okay. Um, let's see. What questions y'all got for Quinton? Let's use the question function.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Let's see. Um, what's most important to you in a relationship?
I would say most importantly is respect.
Mhm.
You know, I've been in previous relationships where respect hasn't been like the top of the chart for the person, and they felt like that was just something that they could let go by the wayside, and it didn't work out well.
Mhm.
I'm still trying to be very respectful. I'm really communicative, so I just appreciate the same in return.
Okay. I am audio wants to know what's one deal breaker you might have.
Um, more than one kid. If you have more than one kid, it's not going to work for me.
Okay. So just okay. What more than one kid? Okay. I don't know what that says, but okay. There's something I was trying to read, but it's too much. If you're gonna do a paragraph, put it in the question function, people. Do you still communicate or talk with any of your exes?
One.
Okay.
One. And regularly. I mean, I see him at there's a conference that we have in common. So I might see him at the conference and that's when we have conversation.
Mhm.
But outside of that, no.
Yeah. I think it's okay. Like Damien, the previous guy, was saying, not all relationships end on bad terms, right?
Yeah.
It's okay if you communicate with your ex at some level. It doesn't mean like you're like
It's a
forbidden to
valid
talk to them forever in life.
it's a valid question
Yeah.
because I'd be alarmed if somebody said like, yeah, we're best friends. I don't want you to be best friends with your ex. That's not cute to me. I don't like that. But like for me, like I said, I do speak to that ex, but we talk like probably once every 2-3 years. But it's just not any other ex. I have no communication and don't care to have that.
Yeah. Um, Oh, I hope I don't have to block someone. I hope I don't have to block someone in the comment section. It has nothing to do with you or about you. But listen, I have blocked people while this live was going on because they do the most in the comment section. So I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna just say that. That's your warning.
My comment is also need to have money for her. She's just ooh, I guess it's happening. The block.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna keep going. If I see something else crazy again, I'm gonna block you. I'm not gonna say your name out here or your Instagram. Um, we are focusing on Quinton right now. We're trying to find Quinton a man. And y'all in the comment section talk about any and everything that has nothing to do with Quinton. Okay? Okay? All right. Let's see what other questions they get. Let's see. Would you date someone who's a respiratory therapist? I guess they're a respiratory therapist.
I mean, sure. I have nothing against respiratory therapists at all. So please.
that they make good money. They make good money.
Yeah, that was such a random question. I mean, I don't know.
Especially during COVID. They like as a respiratory
Oh,
therapist,
mm,
coins, baby. Coins, baby.
yeah,
Okay. Like, yes. Let's see. What other questions? Zodiac sign, Cancer, right?
that's correct.
Okay.
Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Taurus Ascendant.
Okay. Let's see. What else? Good question. Steven wants to know what are your top 3 core values? What are your top 3 core values?
Hmm. I definitely would say dependability is one. I want to be able to depend on the person. Or let me ask a question: is this core values for me or for my person? Although they could be the same.
So you can answer how you want. You can say what your core values are that you possess, or the core
Mm.
values that you might want um, in the relationship.
Okay, so yeah, dependability is first. I definitely am going to say resourcefulness also. Like I said, I want you to be able to have a job, and if something happens, you should be able to figure out how to get another one, right?
Mhm.
So that we can support each other. And then lastly, I would say intelligence. I don't know if that's a value, a core value or not, but I just
Yeah,
appreciate. I'm a very intelligent person, and so I would want to make sure that I'm equally yoked in that situation with someone.
love that, love that. Let's see what other questions they got for you. Let's see. Um, would you date someone outside of the United States?
No.
Nope. United States of America and the
Mm,
territories. You want them to
yeah.
live. Okay. Someone said, what is your timeline for dating to a relationship? So when do you say, hey, we've been kicking it, dating, and now we're in a full relationship? What's your timeline?
I probably, you know what? It's really a feeling. It's really a feeling. I'm not gonna put a timeline on it because I may meet somebody and maybe in 2 months we might feel like, hey, like this is something that we want to do. But for other people, we may ride that friend journey a little bit longer and maybe it comes a little later. So I don't really want to put a timeline on that part.
Okay. Someone wants to know, have you ever cheated on an ex before?
No.
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 Okay. Um, let's see. Other questions. Oh, someone wants to know, why do you feel like you're single right now?
I definitely feel like I'm single for the most part. One, I had a lot of work to do on myself. I really feel like prior to 2020, I was a completely different person, and like I said, I had to do a lot of like inner work. And then 2020 is when I ended my last relationship.
Mhm,
Um, since then, I've just been kind of like working on myself, and I'm looking for my person.
mhm,
I'm not necessarily trying to be shallow at this point.
mhm,
Like I really want to make sure I have a genuine connection.
mhm.
So I just slow and I make sure I take my time and really put some effort into it.
Yeah, at 31, that is the perfect time to like buckle down, do the effort, and find somebody
Yeah.
who's really compatible for you.
Yeah.
Let us see what you look like head to toe. So you got to back the camera up and turn
Okay.
around so we can see what you look like, Quinton. Okay,
Uh,
keep going, keep going. You're good. You're good.
Keep going.
Oh, you got some hair over there. We didn't even notice you had some hair. Okay. I got the man bun up there. Are you all? This is Quinton. Quinton lives in Phoenix, Arizona. He's 31, 5'6", 220 pounds. He is a Cancer, team verse bottom. He works as a learning consultant. Marriage, you know what? Y'all ain't gotta get married. Y'all can just live together, lifelong partners. Children, really indifferent about that. It really depends on the person or wherever the two of you are in the stage of your relationship. Um, he's open to any city as long as the two of you are flying back and forth to see each other, and he is not paying for your plane ticket to come see him on the first interaction. So
So
don't waste your time, okay? He is open to different body types. He really just likes guys who are over 6 feet. However, he might do like 5'9" or 5'8", but he likes a taller guy. Prefers black and is into monogamy. Did I get all that right, Quinton?
you did a very good job with the summary. Kudos.
Oh, let's do these nails. Let's do these nails you got over here. Okay,
It's a mint green matte.
go off, go off. Perfect.
Every 2 weeks. So if you got a problem with nails, I'm not for you because every 2 weeks we're getting them done. And I'll get a if I feel like it.
Listen, people, he said every 2 weeks they get done, so be okay with it. Tell us your Instagram handle one more time and spell it, okay?
It is critically.acclaimed. So again, CRITICALLY.ACCLAIMED.
All right, listen, thanks for coming on the show. You are officially a shooter now.
All right, I'm a shooter now. Look at this. I've never described this my entire life, so this is wonderful.
It's a first.
Yeah.
All right, good night. Good night. All right. Okay, all right, all right. What you all think of Quinton? If you think he's dateable, put a 10. If you think he's not, put a 1. I want all y'all to vote. Trenton, Daryl, Joshua, I got you all in the queue. And I think there's a fourth person. It's Sika and Sika. I think I'm butchering that name. I know I messed that up. But I got y'all in the queue. What was going on in the chat? Okay, what was going on, people? I don't know. What I was it just like someone has to tell me what's going on in the queue because I was just seeing some inappropriate stuff. But I want to make sure I read it correctly. There's always somebody. All right, so I think he is averaging about a 9. Rick said it wasn't me. No, I know who it was. I wrote their name down. Oh, was somebody spreading lies, misinformation? Go do your research, people. That's just not. All right, let's keep it going. Let's see. I'm gonna bring on. Is it Trenton? Trenton, I'm bringing Trenton on. Trenton, let's see if you're ready. Great. I blocked that person, so that person's gone. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, I didn't think I was gonna get up here.
You wait. Say that again.
I didn't think I was gonna get up here.
You're here. Where are we right now?
Right now, I'm at work,
Oh, you're making your
but
money.
I'm on break. I'm on break.
Close the door so you don't get the people don't come in, and I'll try to be quiet. I don't want them.
Nah,
How long is your break, sir?
I got time. I'm good.
Okay. Is it Trenton?
Trenton.
Okay. All right. So, Trenton, have you watched the show before?
I've seen clips of it. Like, I've caught you live a couple times. Yeah.
Okay. So you know it's a dating show.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to ask you some questions, encourage people to
All right.
invite you out on a date.
Sure.
Are
I'm
you?
ready. I need somebody good.
Oh, listen, people. He said somebody good. Are you
Somebody
single?
for real. Somebody that really wants to be in a relationship. You know.
Okay. Are you single?
I'm currently single.
How long have you been single, Trenton?
Okay, so listen, it's hard because I've been single before this last situation for like 5, 6 years. Why? Because I was doing inner work, right?
Hmm.
And then now I have healed and I'm actually ready. And then I started like talking to this one person and they're not ready, I can tell, so I gotta I let them go. So yeah.
That's why I'm trying to hone in. Do they know that y'all not together no more? Did you have that
Yes, yes.
conversation?
Yes, 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 yes,
I don't want
yes.
no trouble. I don't know if I blocking my account saying, "Oh, my man was on your dating show" and all that type of stuff.
I'm not his man.
He knows that though, right?
You know that.
Okay, okay. Is he following you on Instagram?
Of course.
Oh, so it might this live might pop up. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Yes. Hold on, hold on. Let me put my
What do you say? Is your
You
page?
heard me?
I didn't know. Is you put it on Do Not Disturb?
Yeah, I put my phone on do not disturb.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, Trenton, where do you live?
Miami.
Miami in the house. Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you?
31.
31. How tall are you and about how much do you weigh?
I am 5'7". I am 175.
175. Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
The last guy had the same zodiac sign, a Cancer.
Oh, it is Cancer night. Oh my goodness.
Ain't it?
What are some good
We
things
looking.
about cancers?
They're just loyal. They're like nurturers. They care. They I don't know. That's really what it is. They're just like loyal as hell. Like they care. They're always there. They're gonna be like you don't have to worry about a Cancer playing with you. Like if you guys are doing something serious, they're gonna be serious with you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And as gay men, sexual positions are really important. So,
Yeah.
are you team top, bottom, verse, side?
I am 100% verse top. And why do I say that? Because I am verse, but I prefer the top. Like I prefer the top.
Okay.
Straight up.
Okay. Well, let's do the math, Trenton. Okay. I don't want to know how many people you had sex with. Not my business. Okay.
I don't even know though, right? Okay.
You're not gonna set me up for that, Trenton. You're not gonna set me up
Okay,
for
okay,
that. You're
okay.
not gonna set me up for that. Okay. In the last 12 months, what percentage did you top? What percentage did you bottom?
In the last 12 months,
Yes, not calendar year because we're in April,
like
but
15% bottom and 85% top.
okay, okay. So it's given verse top. It's given verse top.
Down. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. You got to ask the percentage so you can figure out.
But that's good. I appreciate that.
Okay. And what type of work do you do?
I do a couple things. So like if you look at my page, I was into fitness and I was a celebrity and hairstylist for like 12 years. So now I have a staffing agency
Hmm.
where I staff parties like bartenders, bar backs, different things like that. And I'm also like a night manager at a members only sports club.
Okay. At a sports club. Okay. And is that where
Yeah.
you're at now?
That's where I'm at right now, yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. That's what's up. Staffing agency and then also night manager for a sports fitness club.
A members only sports club.
Members only sports club. I
Yeah, so the members here they pay 5,000 a year or 35,000 or 25,000 a year to even play here.
okay. What do they
Yeah.
usually they play over there?
So it's a sport called padel.
Mhm.
Paddle, Padel. So it's like tennis, but it's not.
Oh, but
So
it's
yeah.
kind of is it like racquetball?
Kind of like racquetball, pickleball, but it's not that. It's just a little different. See if I gotta, yeah. I was looking for a racket.
Pat out. We'll Google it and find out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We'll find it out. Let us get
All
your
right, cool.
Instagram handle, Trenton. Tell it to the people and spell it, okay?
My Instagram handle is Trenton Weaver, which is my first and last name. TrentonWeaver_.
Okay. You all,
Yeah.
this is Trenton. Trenton lives in Miami, Florida. He is 31, 5'7", 175 pounds. He is a Cancer because everybody has been a Cancer so far in this tonight.
Right?
He is team verse top. He owns a staffing agency. He also is a night manager at a members only sporting club.
I
Okay.
said,
They said you are making them dizzy because you keep moving like this and this. So if you could try as much as
that's making
possible,
them dizzy.
it does. It does. It does. It gets
Damn.
just a little bit. If you could just try
Now I got them.
a little bit, just a little bit,
What?
just a little bit,
Okay.
Trenton, so people can see
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Okay, we're trying to find you a man, right? We're trying to find you a man. All right. Um, Tell us, what type of guy are you looking for tonight?
Bruh, I don't know. I just want you to just not be a liar. Just be ready for love. Ready to build, ready to be committed. Be honest, open. Um, no toxicity, like no bullshit. Take accountability for yourself and
Hmm.
your actions. Cause it's life. Shit happens and we do shit and things come up. So if you just keep it real, we can work together. If you lying and shit, I can't do nothing with you.
Okay.
Um, what else? A person who got something going on with themselves, that at least, striving for something that they want on a
Hmm.
daily basis.
Hmm.
Um, I'm not so picky, but the reality is you just gotta be ready. If
Okay.
you're ready for love, you're ready for, more, you're ready to make your life better. That's what I want. Somebody that can join me and better in my life as they better their life.
Okay. Now, what are some of your good qualities?
What are some of my good qualities? I think I said it right. I'm loyal.
Mhm.
I'm trustworthy as fuck. I'm like a chameleon. I can blend into any environment. I'm a hustler. I'm gonna always have. I may be down for a little bit, but I'm gonna get right back up.
Mhm.
Um, I like what else good about me? It's a lot of good things about me. I don't know. Some of my friends will have to tell you.
Okay. 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 Well, apparently there are. Someone said you got fans on here watching, so maybe someone come on and give a Yelp review for you, like to tell them, what your good qualities are as well, right?
Yeah, I'm just a go getter though, for real though. I'm going everything I put my mouth on, everything I say I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do. Everything that I align with, I do. I give 110% of it. Um, I don't know. Some people think I'm like serious all the time,
Mhm.
but I don't think I'm serious all the time. I have fun, I joke, but I do handle what I need to handle.
Mhm.
So if that's considered serious, then hey, it is what it is. I'm
Okay.
very disciplined.
Mhm.
I like to eat healthy. I like to work out. Then I have my moments where I'm not eating healthy and I'm not working out. I'm off track for a whole, 2, 3 months. I also lost 110 pounds,
Oh
so I'm
wow.
super consistent, all natural.
Mhm.
So that is really my lifestyle, fitness. So yeah,
Okay. Okay. We love that. We love that. Now, tell us, do you want to get married? Do you want to have children?
yes. I do want to get married. I would love to have children. I don't know how it will work with the children situation. You know, it's options out there, but I would love to have children and I would love to get married for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, there are a
So
lot
I
of
want somebody that's
options.
like, sorry,
I said there are a lot of options for children, whether it's surrogacy, adoption, turkey baster. Like
exactly.
you can make it. Yeah,
not not the turkey base.
you know, the
Yeah.
the regular way. you know, yeah.
I got some girls that want to do it the regular way, but I keep telling them like, I'm sorry, it's unfortunate, but I don't like girls. You know what I'm saying? I used to, but
Mhm.
not no more. It's not there no more.
Yep. Yep. Okay. If somebody wants to come on and ask Trenton a question, just wave in the comment section and I'll bring you on. Okay.
Oh yeah, sure. Cause
What
I really do want somebody. I ain't gonna lie.
you said? What?
I said I really do want somebody for real. I ain't gonna lie. I honestly can say that I'm in the space to love again.
Mhm.
I'm in the space to give. I'm in the space to just like, you know, everything that I healed myself from,
Mhm.
I'm ready to give it again. Like I'm ready to do it all again. I don't give a damn. I'm ready to do it again.
Look, he's ready for listen another round, and but you gotta make it good. Um, I think someone wants to come on and ask you a question. Let's see.
Sure.
This is
Ask me a question.
yeah, someone's coming on unique to ask you a question. Let's see.
All right.
And then someone else. Let's see. I think there are one or two people who want to come on and ask you a question. Hmm.
All right. Two people.
Well, I clicked on them and I
Nah.
put go live. I'm just seeing if they say anything. They have to accept it though. So if
Okay.
you wave before, wave again, and I'll bring you back on. Um, what do they have to live in Miami, or are you open to different cities?
I'm definitely open to different cities.
Mhm.
I guess now I am. I'm reopened because I'm gonna be honest. Because I was so ready,
Mhm.
and I ran this like 8 month course with this one guy. Because I'm so ready to be honest. I, well, because I was so ready. I didn't want anyone from everywhere else, like
Mhm.
from anywhere else. I had like a lot of options of guys that were everywhere, but I just kind of kept turning them down because I wanted to have somebody that I can hold, I can be with, I could pick up,
Mhm.
or he could pick me up. We can go places, shit like that. I really
Mhm.
wanted something real, like
Mhm.
I want to hold hands, I want to kiss you, shit like that. So
Mhm.
now I guess I just have to be more open because the ones that are in my close proximity is like not really good candidates.
Okay, so open to different cities.
I feel like they faking me out.
Why do you think they're faking you out, Trenton?
I feel like they're faking me out because I come with so many good qualities and I come so like as a good person that of course they want it. Of course they want to be around me. Of course they want me to be their man and shit like that. But they still will fake it out because they're trying to heal. They're going through their own shit that they need to get over without me. But
Mhm.
they like, damn, I hit a jackpot with him, but you still going through what the fuck you going through versus trying to heal in this with heal yourself through this by
Mhm.
looking at what you have and healing yourself through that. They ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? They still like
Mhm.
they can see what they have with me, but they'll still kind of like
Okay.
do the
Okay.
bullshit. If
Okay.
that makes sense.
Yep. What's a good age range? What's the youngest? What's the oldest?
Damn, that's so crazy you ask that. I'm not even like picky when it comes to age because I've dated somebody as young as 23
Mhm.
and I'm 31.
Mhm.
And I think the oldest I've dated was about like 32, 33.
Okay.
So no, I'm not that picky though.
So you like a guy about your age or younger?
Yeah, but I don't mind an older guy either though, because I think I probably might need an older guy because of my level of understanding and wisdom and shit, and how I process things and how I go about things. These younger ones don't understand. They don't get it. They don't move like that.
Okay. Well, you tell me what your age range is. So as people are watching, tell us what's the youngest you'll go. What's the oldest you'll go now for dating?
I guess 40, 45, the oldest,
Mhm.
and the youngest, I'm gonna have to take it from 23 to 25.
Okay. 25
Cause
to
and
45. Okay. What about
25.
body type? What do you like, Trenton?
I'm open. Don't get me wrong. I don't. Okay, okay. Let me be real.
I want you to be honest. Don't just like open and then
I used to be
open
fat, right?
slide
I
in your
used to be fat.
DM and you talking about, oh, I don't like you because you
All
too
right, hold
you
up.
too
Let me give you the
small or
stack.
too
I
this.
used to be fat, so I understand the mindset of a heavy person or whatever. But I'm personally not into heavy people.
Hmm.
I prefer my person. You could be a little thick. You can have a little stomach, have a little gut. That's fine. But I can't have you over 225 pounds. But it all depends too because of the weight, maybe because of the height. Because you could be 6'4", 6'5" at 225 and look great,
Hmm.
But if you 5'7" or 5'6" and you two something, you out of here for me,
So you
So
like a average, solid, fit. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
basically.
Okay. Okay.
But then it's like, what's average? Like I don't know. I feel like once you already don't like yourself no more, then I ain't gonna like you. Then I might not like you.
You wait,
If
say
you
that
don't like
again.
yourself, I might not like. If you don't like yourself, I may not like you.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with you. If you don't like yourself, then yeah, you want to be able to like your body, appreciate it, and then Someone else will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because even if you're a little thick, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? You got a little something, something, that's fine. Shit. Sometimes when I'm off my diet, I kind of get a little chubby, but I don't,
Mhm.
if it's out of control, I don't like it. If you in the size, I can't say that
Just,
because that's all about height.
just listen. Don't. I'm helping to steer you
About
the
to,
right way.
right, right, right.
Don't do that, sir. Don't do that. Right. Don't.
Because I'm about to say sizes and everything, so don't do that either. Don't ask me this no more.
You want someone who's average, fit, a little chunky is good for you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
All right. He said, "What if they tall in 230?" It depends, because if you tall in 230, it may be right. Respectfully, that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't want to really like throw a size out there. Like you help me out. It's average to fit.
everybody saying they made the cut. Everyone saying they made the cut.
Y'all made the cut. Please send me a DM right now. Send me, follow me. Word up. I'm ready to. Oh, I got me a DM already.
What
Oh
about
wait, that's two
race?
DMs.
What do you prefer, Trenton?
For what?
What about race? What do you prefer? Ethnicity, race. What do you prefer?
Black.
Black?
I like black. I ain't gonna lie. I prefer black.
Okay. Now, are you into
Mhm.
monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What do you like?
I'm a monogamist.
Give us what your definition of that monogamist. What is that?
Well, monogamy. I want to just be me and you. Like just me and you. That's it. Nobody else. Just me and you.
Okay.
Respectfully.
Okay. Guess okay.
Because it's gonna be team me and you so hard that I don't see nobody else. So if you're not on that same type of time, it ain't gonna work. Because I'm not gonna see nobody else once I say yes to you. Once I say yes, it's a go.
Mhm. Okay.
And so don't nobody else matter.
Okay. Okay. Um, let's see what questions they have for you. There are a bunch
Okay.
of questions in the question function, okay?
But are they for me or were they just questions that was
I've seen them go up and go up and go up. So we are going to
okay?
try to get to these questions, okay, Trenton?
All
You
right.
going to work with me on this?
Sure.
All right, let's see what these questions are. I knew, yeah, someone said, can you sing? They said it's the Fantasia raspy voice. Are you a preacher? One of the two. Like,
I used to sing. I don't really like do it. I don't sing like that anymore. But I used to sing as a like career for myself. Yeah.
okay, yep, they can tell. They can tell. Since your weight loss, what has been the most rewarding part about losing it?
I think it's just my mind. Losing the weight taught me so much.
Mhm,
It it just taught me so much about people, humanism.
mhm,
It just taught me a lot of life. It just taught me life, like for real, like how to be disciplined, like being able to look at a person and be able to see their discipline on them. Like, it just taught me a lot. I
okay,
think that was the biggest thing. It helped my mind be more humbled. It helped my mind just understand people more.
okay. And then regarding the whole weight thing, there's another question someone had in the chat earlier. They said, is the reason you don't like bigger guys or chubby guys because is it because you were bigger? Is that why you don't like them now?
And I hate to even say this because I don't even discriminate. It's not that I don't really like bigger guys, but you just gotta come with some sort of class. You gotta be a lot of heavy set people, they think they tight, but they not tight. Like you could be heavy and tight up, like meaning your hygiene is up to par. You got it, your mind is right, like you dress good, you work, you do a lot of different things that distract your weight, if that makes sense. Like I don't know. I don't know because some people could be big and sexy. You could be big and sexy and I actually like it.
Mhm.
But once you too sloppy and you lose yourself because you really are addicted to food, because that is a thing, you are so addicted that you stretch yourself out too far, then that's when I don't like it, respectfully. But if you at a point where okay, you might be big, but then your body's still in shape enough to where if you was to lose a weight, it'll go back, that's more my speed. But if you are in a space where you have stretched your body out so much that once you lose the weight, you might need a tummy tuck or you might need, um, something like that. Then it's like, I don't know. And I'm not judging them. It's just my preference because with that type of body comes bad behaviors. You know what I'm saying? Your behaviors are like wrapped up in the way that you're eating and the way that you show up, the way that you shower, how often you shower, how often you take care of yourself, how often you brushing your teeth. Like,
So respectfully, I do have to disagree because there are bigger
okay,
guys who I think has nothing to do with class or
it's
hygiene or some of the other things you said. There are bigger guys who I wouldn't say just because they're bigger, I would lump all that on them. But
okay.
I guess let's move on to a different question. Oh,
Okay.
okay, let's see.
I'm sorry.
Let's see.
Somebody said stop him, Lamar. I'm Lamar. Not that Lamar.
Okay,
I
do
don't
you
know.
consider yourself a humble person?
I would say so.
Mhm. Okay, okay. You say yep. Are you into long distance?
I would have to be if I'm gonna date somebody out of town. And it took okay, you know what? One person. It was only one person in this world that got me to be interested in long distance relationship. This guy was like so good. He's so like loyal. You
Mhm.
could tell like he was like you could tell he was really for me. If you are for me, I can feel it, I can see it, I can hear it, I can smell it. So of course I'm into it if I can feel it. If I can tell you for me, sure. But if I can tell you joking, you playing, then nah, no.
Okay. Let's see. We got some more questions for you. Let's see. What's something you've learned from your last relationship that you're working on to get better now?
What's something that I learned from my last relationship that I'm working on to get better now? Um, don't assume, be patient, ask questions.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, and just go with your gut. Go with my gut.
Mhm.
Like if my gut says it's some bullshit going on, trust that and stop believing what the fuck they say.
Mhm.
Really trust my gut and go on
Mhm.
because and another thing is the last thing I learned is if you allow disrespect, it's going to continue.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna leave it like that.
Okay.
If you let a person get away with disrespecting you once, it's gonna happen again and again and again.
Yeah.
So you got to check it the first time.
Yeah.
And you got to see change behavior. If you don't see any change behavior after checking it the first time, then let it go. If the behavior changes and they really are sorry for what the fuck they did, which you can tell, feel, smell, hear, okay, then I can rock with them.
Okay. All right. We gotta see what you look like head to toe. You gotta back the camera up, stand up, and turn around so we can see what you look like, Trenton. And he is at work in the break room. Okay, give us a little spin. And can we see what you
Let me see
take your
my
hat
lips.
off so we can see his hair, people? All right, you all, this is Trenton. Trenton lives in Miami, Florida. He's 31, 5'7". He's a Cancer Team Verse Top. He owns a staffing agency. Um, he is a night manager for a members only sports club. He is open to getting married and having children. You can live in
Yeah.
any city. He prefers a date between
Now bend over.
25 to 45. He likes average to fit, a little chubby guys, into black guys, into monogamy. And I think you said you lost about
Whatever.
100 pounds,
110.
110 pounds. Okay. Tell us your Instagram handle and spell it for us, please.
Trenton Weaver underscore TrentonWeaver underscore.
Trenton, thanks for coming on the show. I know they're going to be in your DMs hitting you up. Go on some
Hey,
dates and then come
I
back and
want
let
to.
us know how they went, okay?
Hey, thank you. Appreciate you. Everybody, y'all hit me up. I'm ready to go on a date. I'm ready to be for real. I'm ready to come back on here and be like, hey, I met my person on here with you.
I can't wait to hear. I'm sure it's gonna happen. Okay, it's gonna happen.
All right.
I see
All
somebody
right.
talking about they sliding in the DM. He invited to
Live,
the
please.
session. I made the cut. They gonna be all up in your DMs. Okay.
Appreciate it. All right. See you later. Thanks.
Okay. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good
Later.
night.
Later.
Listen, people. Listen, people. I know I make people comfortable. I make them comfortable and they talk and they talk. 100% of you all were rooting for Trenton until he started talking about the side stuff. And he kept talking and talking, and y'all was like, mm, mm. I, I just, which is, I always ask people, what do you like, right? I just say, what do you like? I always tell you, I say, what do you like? I say, what's your preference? What do you prefer? Y'all are the ones who go on the list. Oh, I don't do that. I don't do that person. They do this, and all the judgment comes out. I didn't ask for that. I just asked. I guess, what do you like? But y'all can go ahead and vote for him. If you think he is dateable, put a 10. If you think he's not dateable, put a 1. I just let the man talk. I just let him talk. I'm just saying, I let him talk. I let all y'all talk when y'all come on here. You know, I guess. What y'all? I know y'all gonna be in his DM. I know y'all gonna be in the man's DM. He seems like a great person. A tad judgmental. Came out. That's okay. It's yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say it's okay. It's just you know. Ah! I can't with y'all. I cannot. I cannot. It's the bad habits because you big, you got bad habits. You ain't got no class, and I never heard that before. If you big, you ain't got class. You big, so you ain't got class. You ain't clean, right? Oh, I can't. You big, so you ain't got class. Cause you skinny, you got class. All right, let's keep going. Yes, get a t-shirt made. You big. You ain't got class. All right, I am going to Joshua. He's been here for a while, and then Daryl. Oh, hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm trying to stop laughing.
You good? You good?
Is it Daryl? What's your
Do what?
what is your name? I'm sorry.
My name's Joshua.
Joshua. Okay, my
You can
bad, my bad.
stop this music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have like earphones in?
Yeah. You want me to unplug them?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
All right. Hold up.
And are you connected to your Wi-Fi? Do not just are you on your Wi-Fi? Do not disturb.
No, I'm on cellular.
If you can try to connect your Wi-Fi to your because you're a little
Baby,
pixelated.
I live in the country. I live in the country. Am I cutting up?
It's a little pixelated. So you have home internet?
Yeah, but that's what I'm on right now. But I live in the country. We got like 700 people here.
Oh, wait, where are you in the country, Joshua?
In Georgia. I'm in Georgia.
What part of Georgia?
Cohutta.
Calhoun? Calhoun?
Cohutta. Cohutta. Cohutta.
Cohutta. I have no
Yeah.
idea where Cohutta is.
Well, we're gonna get a red light one day, and then maybe somebody will know. But right now, it's just farmland, baby.
Is that north or south Georgia? Where is that?
I'm about an hour and 45 minutes north of Atlanta.
Hour 45 is say it again because I'm messing up the name.
Cohutta.
Cohutta. Okay.
Yeah.
I have never heard of it. Okay.
Most people haven't.
Now, have you watched this show before?
I have watched you. I have.
Okay. All right. Are you a shooter then?
A what?
A shooter.
Don't get crazy now. Like, shoot your shot, right?
Yes, that's the name of the show. Shoot
I
your
got
shot.
you. I
Yes,
got
the people who
you. Yeah,
watch
yeah.
it's
I've watched it.
so you are a shooter then. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Are you single?
I'm single.
You got a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a somebody?
No, I mean I have my little old faithfuls, but I'm single.
Your old faithfuls. What are your old faithfuls, Joshua?
But I'm single.
Okay. Your little kick it buddies you got.
Right, that part.
Okay. Now, are you a part of LGBTQ plus community?
Yeah,
Which letter are you taking tonight?
I'm a pioneer queer, baby.
Pioneer queer. So you're
Yeah.
one of the originals.
Right, the original.
Okay. Tell us, how old are you?
I'm 34.
34. You're not the original one, but you're too young to be the original pioneer queer. Okay,
What you
34.
mean? What you mean?
You got to be in your 60s to be a pioneer queer.
You're right. Well, you can say that, but you also ain't came out in a small town like me.
That's a difference. Yes,
You know what
that
I'm
is.
saying?
Yes. Okay.
So we all vouch for our own.
Okay. So you're 34. How tall are you and about how much do you weigh, Joshua?
I'm 5'10" and I weigh 169.
5'10", 169. And what's your zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Gemini in the house. Listen, there have been a bunch of cancers on tonight. You're the first Gemini, okay?
Yeah.
Now, sexually, are you team top, bottom, verse, side?
I prefer top.
You prefer top? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
let's do the math, okay? Joshua, we're gonna do the math. I don't want to know how many
Okay,
people you
let's
had
do it.
sex with. I don't want to know how many people you had sex with.
You want to know how many people I had sex
I
with?
do not. I do not. I do not. I
Okay.
do not. Do not. Not my
So,
business. None of my business. None of my business.
okay.
So in the last 12 months, what percentage did you top? What percentage did you bottom?
Time I was May last year.
You broke up a little bit on me.
May of last year. I said, did you, I bottom this year. Did you hear me?
Hold on, you gotta
Can you
stay
hear
still.
me?
You gotta stay still because your Wi-Fi is spinning.
Let me go downstairs. May of last year.
No, I don't want. I just listen. You gotta hear the question right, okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you.
What percentage did you top and what percentage did you bottom in the last 12 months?
The last 12 months was May of last year.
No, I want like 50% of the time you topped or 50% you
1%,
bottom.
one time in the last year.
Okay, so that's giving 99%.
Okay.
Okay, so it's giving top. It's giving top. Um, y'all let me know if y'all can see his screen because it's blurry for me.
Is it blurry?
It's better right now. It's better right now. Long as you stay right there.
Okay.
Stay
I
right
had to
there.
come downstairs.
Okay. What type of work do you do, Joshua?
I'm a bus driver.
Okay. For what type of bus do you drive? Like the
I
for
drive school. I'm a subcontractor for Hamilton County Schools in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
okay. How long you been doing that?
Uh, well, I just went back to it. This is about my ninth year, but my background is healthcare management.
Okay. So a background is healthcare management. So but now you're doing the bus driving.
Correct. So I did bus driving when I was in college, and then I went full time healthcare. But COVID kind of ruined me with that, and so I took 2 years off for mental health reasons, and then in this last June I went back to using my CDLs that I utilized when I was in college.
Okay. Okay. All right. So tell us your Instagram handle and spell it for us, please, Joshua.
Okay, it's J89 Thompson. So J89 THOMPSON.
All right, you all. This is Joshua. He lives in Cahota, Georgia, which is like an hour and a half north of Atlanta, out in the
Correct.
country. He is 34, 5'10", 169 pounds. He is a Gemini, team top, and he has a healthcare background, but currently he is a school bus driver. Y'all got
Yeah.
questions for Joshua? Use the chat function or use the question function as well. Tell us, what type of guy are you looking for tonight?
Somebody that's honest, transparent, funny, outgoing, outdoorsy, stuff like that.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay, and what makes you a good catch?
Well, like like I say, I just treat my own like they want to be treated or how I want to be treated. So I'm open the car door for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be your protector. I want to be a provider. I want to be there emotionally, mentally, everything for you. And I expect the same.
Okay. And so how long have you been dating guys?
My whole life.
Oh, to your whole that's why you said you were the pioneers, the original ones.
Right.
Okay.
They didn't accept it over here.
What's the longest you've dated a guy?
I had so I call it three relationships: 4 year, 3 year, and a 4 year.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah. So at 34, that's significant. Okay. Were you
Yeah,
engaged or married?
I was engaged one time.
Okay. Okay. How long ago was that?
We ended in 2018.
2018. Okay. Is there something you
Mhm.
kind of learned from that relationship?
Of course, I learned from every relationship.
Hmm.
You know, and I love and respect each one of them for what I learned from each. And I'm still friends with them today. No hard feelings.
Hmm.
Um, it was a growth
Okay.
for all.
Okay. So how has it been just being a gay man like out in the sticks in the country of Georgia?
Um, it's fuck 'em. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is.
Hmm.
And what I do is my business.
Hmm. Yeah.
And so what my neighbors do, I don't care what y'all do. Unless you pay my bills, then we can talk. That's how I feel.
Facts. Facts. So like, are people supportive? Are they not supportive? Like, what's the family and friends? What are they saying?
Some ain't, some are.
Okay. Okay. Where do guys
But
meet each other out? Like, because it's not like Atlanta. Like, where do you meet a guy if you want to go on a date?
um so typically the closest city is Chattanooga or Atlanta to me.
Hmm.
So we typically meet somewhere in there.
So you either driving to Chattanooga or you're driving to Atlanta to meet guys.
Right. Well, I work in Chattanooga because I'm on the Georgia Tennessee line.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Maybe you, Mr. White, can help.
Listen, we got 422 people who are watching. Depending on how you
Okay.
answer these questions, they're gonna be sliding in your DM. Okay.
Slide in.
Okay. Now, do you want to get married? Do you want children?
If they want to sign a prenup or something like that, then I can agree to a marriage, but it's not on my goal list. Children, um, I get enough children with work, and I have nieces and nephews that I can, I love them while they're here, but I love to send them home too.
Okay. So you saying prenup, if you're gonna get married, you want to make sure there's like no issues.
Right, right. So, anything can be added to a prenup. So, I just want to be my own, but people, I feel like, change too much in a marriage,
Okay. And
and
then
I don't want that. Oh,
okay. And then children, you're kind of like you got enough of them during work, so probably not any children. You don't want children.
it depends on the other and what we have, and if we can provide and pay college and stuff like that, that's different. Um, but I like to travel, so I still want to take my trips and stuff. So children's on the back burner, if you ask me.
Okay. Okay. Now, where do you feel like you are financially, Joshua? Do you feel like you're like excelling? Do you feel like you're kind of coasting, still saving? Where do you feel like you are?
So don't take my career as to where I do my career for because that makes me happy.
Hmm.
I'm comfortable.
Hmm. Okay,
I'm comfortable. I'll say that much.
comfortable. Okay, and who do you live with?
Myself.
Okay, okay, cool. These are questions that are coming in, so I'll make sure they know. Okay, now,
Hello.
where do you prefer the guy to live? Like, what cities are you open to dating?
You know, well, like I said, I'm in a small town, so most are not here. I'm open to travel. I like to, like I said, I like to travel. I enjoy it. I'll catch a flight real quick. But it has to be mutual. I'm not going to be the only one catching flights.
Okay, so you're open different cities. Okay. What's a good age range? What's the youngest you'll go? What's the oldest?
The youngest, like probably like 28ish, 30. Really, I prefer 30 up.
Okay, okay. 30 to what? How old would you go?
It depends if I'm in the wheel or not, but probably about 53, 55.
He said if you're in the wheel, he could beat 99. Okay, if not,
Okay. Yeah, if I'm in the wheel, we can do hospice shit. But other than that, yeah, about 55.
Okay, so 30 to 55. What
Yeah,
about body type? What do you like? What do you prefer?
like fit, dad, but vibe. I don't like obese. Gym bodies kind of make me feel some type of way because I don't go to the gym like that. I just live natural. But um, if they muscular, fine be it. But it's gonna take a lot of motivation to get me to go to the gym with them. So like just natural.
Okay. So natural, and I heard dad bod. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. What about race? What do you prefer?
I like black or mixed, something like that.
So you prefer to date black or mixed guys?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So usually people ask like if what do you identify as?
What you mean by that?
Your race or your ethnicity?
I'm white.
Okay. So typically when, white guys are like, "Hey, I prefer to date black or mixed." There are people are like, "Oh, well tell us why. Like why do you prefer to date black or mixed guys?"
Why do I?
Yeah.
Um, well, I was like, it's just like the swag, the way a black man carries himself turns me on. I was raised, I was from like middle school to high school, well, about high school age. I was with the black family, and so I was, it's a lot. It's different than living with the white family,
Okay.
but a black family took me in, and ever since then I was hooked.
Okay.
So
Okay. So it sounds like you were raised around a black family and friends, so that's kind of like what you gravitated
right,
towards.
correct. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay. They want to know who are you voting for? That's what they want to know for president.
Don't do no Trump. Actually, let me tell you this. My dad divorced my ex stepmom after 23 years because she voted for Trump, the first run of Trump. I'm not no Trump supporter. Um,
Okay.
I can't. I'm sorry. I don't like to get into politics, but no, no, no Trump.
Okay. Okay.
He's,
Okay.
he,
Oh, and one more question. One more question. Do you like
so
sweet potato or pumpkin pie?
I'm not a sweet potato. Give me some pumpkin pie with some whipped cream.
Okay, okay, okay. With the whipped cream. Okay, okay, okay.
Right. Need some whip.
Oh, okay, okay. Now, what about like, are you into monogamy, open relationships, agreements, or poly?
So probably mostly in monogamy, but then like it's hard for me to believe in monogamy
Mhm,
after my last relationship. Everybody cheated,
mhm,
so I feel like are we as humans are we monogamous creatures?
mhm,
Because what percentage are in the mammal species? Not many.
mhm,
It's like real percent. So I'm open to open, but I would need somebody to really guide and really love, and I need to have that transparency and trust and communication there. Because I would be new to it, but I'm not denying it because I can see the facts. How I don't think mammals are monogamous people.
okay. So it's more agreements for you, for you all to be honest about what's going on and sit down and talk about it.
That part, yes.
Okay, okay. All right, let's see what questions they have for you, Joshua. If y'all have questions for Joshua, use the question function. If you want to come on and ask him a question, wave your hand and I'll bring you on, okay? Um they're saying Beyonce or Taylor Swift.
Beyonce, baby. I seen Beyonce in concert, fourth row in Philly. That's the queen. Don't do her. Taylor.
Okay, okay. Let's see what other questions. Let's see these questions. Would you relocate?
Of course, yeah. Of
So if you like somebody, you might go visit them, and at some point you might move for them.
course, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. Listen, people. So he said any city. Um, somebody said, "What is your credit score?" You do not have to answer that. Oh my goodness, people.
And
Um,
I got yeah.
someone said, "Oh, do you prefer um firecrackers or fireplaces? Like if you want the heat and excitement."
I got a fireplace. What's a firecracker? What's that gonna do?
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't.
I don't
I
know.
got a fireplace though.
Okay. How do you show a guy you're romantic, Joshua?
What you mean?
Like how do you get show a guy to make him feel special?
I'm open the door. I'm a. He gonna know. Trust me. He gonna know.
You gonna open the door for him. What else, Joshua? Are you gonna tell him or like you just gonna look at him?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So words of affirmation,
Mhm.
physical touch. It depends on the person.
You gotta put
What
the
they
camera
like.
back down. You're messing up your video. You're
Okay.
messing your video up.
Words of affirmation, physical touch, things like that.
Okay, okay. Let me see these other questions they got for you. How do you spend your free time?
Um, Relaxing at home, um, seeing friends, traveling, nature, things like that.
Okay. There's some more questions. Let's see. Yeah, so these questions. Let's see. Let's see.
Probably.
Oh, sexually, do you feel like you are more submissive, dominant, or both? We know you prefer to be a top, but do you feel
Oh,
like you're a submissive top or a dominant top?
more dom, but it can be both too. Also, a submissive bottom turns me on.
Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. One more question. Let's see. Let's see. Um. Oh, who's your favorite content creator? Be honest. I don't know why I say be honest, but
Content career.
content.
What you mean by that?
This could be somebody who makes content about houses, adult content, music, theater, whatever.
Oh Lord, you know who cracks me up? I think her name like Trailer Trash Tammy or some shit like that. The woman that walks up and say, "You got a cigarette?" is how she started, but she does stand up now. She cracks me up so much because she's just like so blunt with everything. It's something Tammy. It's something Tammy.
I'll have to look her up.
You don't have to look her. She's crazy.
All right. Let's see. One more question for you. One more question. Someone said, "Do you eat cakes?"
Love to eat cake.
There you go. There you go. Oh, the person said they were asking about porn. Who's your favorite porn artist? I'm sorry.
I don't have a favorite. Um, I like more like amateur.
You like amateur. Okay.
Is that called amateur? Yeah, like
You just like people. So you probably be on Twitter. That's what it
just
is.
natural. Be on what?
Twitter. That's where all the amateur stuff is on. Yes.
I don't have Twitter, but
Okay.
yeah.
All right. We got to see what you look like head to toe. So you got to prop the phone up and then back up and turn around so we can see what you look like, Joshua.
I don't know if you can see me.
We
Can you
can't. Give us
see?
a spin. Give it. All right, you all. This is Joshua. Joshua lives in Cahuta, Georgia, which is like an hour and a half north of Atlanta, closer to Tennessee, Chattanooga. He is 34. You got to stay still because if you don't stay still, it's going to be pixelated. I'm just saying.
My bad.
Yep. He's 5'10", 169 pounds. He is a Gemini team top. He has a healthcare background, but he drives a bus for fun. He is financially stable and comfortable. He says if y'all gonna get married, y'all doing a prenup. Children, he really doesn't want children. He's open to dating in different cities and even relocating. He will date between 30 and 55, prefers dad bods or average, natural body. He prefers black guys or mixed. He grew up with a black family. He is invited to the picnic. He's not voting for Trump. He is into agreements, people. Tell us your Instagram handle one more time, please, Joshua.
It's J89 Thompson. J89 THOMPSON.
Now, listen, Joshua, I want you to listen real good, okay?
Yes, sir.
They are going to be in your DM tonight, okay? Some of them are going to be on some, they want to smash. That's it. Some are actually going to want to go on dates with you, okay?
Okay.
Know the difference. That's all I'm saying. Know the difference, okay? And come back and give us an update. If you go on some dates, come and let us know if it worked out well for you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, Mr. White.
Listen, thanks for coming on the show. And I always got to remind people, I think because they see my face is black, I got a black husband. Listen, the show is open to any race, any ethnicity. It's okay if white guys come on here and they say they want other white guys. That's totally fine. Women can come on here. We had a straight man who was on at the first person tonight. So anybody can come on this show. Yes, it's a shame for me.
Don't do it.
You straight, you come on a gay show. But yeah, looking for pussy, right? Listen, thanks for coming and keep us posted, okay?
Yeah, you as well. Thank you so much.
All right, good night. Good night.
Yeah.
Bye bye. This is listen, that's anybody in the LGBTQ plus community, and if you're an ally, you can come on. You can come on. There's some straight people who watch the show. I can count on my hand. No, but there are definitely straight people who watch the show. Let's rank him. If you think he is dateable, put a 10. If you don't think he's dateable, put a 1. I want all of you all to rank him. If you think he's dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1. So y'all go now, Mr. White. When y'all try to get me together, all of a sudden my name is Mr. White. Y'all better stop scaring the white people off the show. Y'all, it's okay for white people to like black people. It's okay for white people to want other white men. Why Can we all just be be here at the table? Can we all be at the table? I think y'all give him 9. I see 10s. Somebody said they're ready to put some cream in their coffee. Y'all mess. All right, so I'm gonna go to Daryl and Auden. Both of you all are on here, so I'll just bring both of you all because I think you've been there. If not, we'll be done. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I am doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Can you see me, bro?
I can
I have
see.
an Android.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Uh,
All right, don't come for the Androids. All right.
I got the Android. I would never ever
Oh,
do that.
wait, this is the Android right now?
Yes,
Oh, bad. Yeah, okay.
that's why the picture is clear.
All right, let them know.
Tell us your name.
My name is Daryl.
Okay, Daryl, are you holding the phone or are you propping it up?
I'm laying down. I have it propped up.
Okay, cool. That way, because it was shaking a little bit. Okay. All right, Daryl, have you watched the show before?
I've seen like 2 snippets of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a dating show, and I'm going to ask you some questions and encourage people to invite you out on a date.
All right, let's do it.
Perfect. Are you single, Daryl?
Yes, I'm single as fuck.
Okay. Daryl, you might want to sit up. It is making you look like
Oh,
yeah. I want to make
I'm
sure
lazy.
you are in the best light as possible, so you can find you somebody. Um,
Yeah, the lighting here is bad. Let me try to find some better lighting. Let me go in the kitchen.
okay. I don't want you to look back at this interview and be like, "Oh my God, why did he tell me?" Like blah blah blah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's no problem.
All right, but just find somewhere to
Is that
prop
a
it
little,
up so you don't gotta hold it the whole time.
is that a little bit better?
Much better, much better, much better.
Okay. Prop it up to this.
Oh,
All right.
perfect, perfect. Okay. So, are you single?
Yeah, I'm single.
Got a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, engaged, somebody, roommate you still sleeping with?
No, I don't do in between anything. So either you establish or you're not. So
Okay, okay. Um, tell us where you live, Daryl.
I live in Charlotte right now.
Charlotte. Okay, we were actually just in Charlotte doing an in-person version of this show.
Oh, for real? I think I was in Mexico or something. I don't know. I don't think I could have made it.
Okay,
But you said it was last month, right?
yeah, it was a couple weeks ago. It was a couple weeks ago. Yep.
Okay, okay.
We will be back though, so we'll make sure you know about it. But you're in
All right, bet.
Charlotte. Tell us, how old are you?
I'm 23, turning 24.
Okay. When are you turning 24?
I'm a Cancer.
Oh, everybody's a Cancer tonight.
Yeah, I saw it today.
Yes. Okay. So you're 23. How tall are you and about how much do you weigh?
I'm 6'2" and I weigh about 265.
6'2", 265. Okay. Cancer. And are you team top, bottom, verse, side? How do you get down sexually?
I've always wanted to ask you since I've seen other people. What do you think? Like, what do you just your perception before? Let me ask you a question. What do you think I am if you were to
I
like
don't
see
know
me at?
you. I don't know you.
Okay, I'll just answer. I'm a top, but I would verse top for a serious relationship. I
Okay.
consider it.
Okay. Listen, I don't make assumptions because I might say, you a top and you're like, no, Lamont, I'm a bottom. And I'm like,
No, but
okay.
you have opinions, right? You have perception. So I was curious to see what you perceived. Okay,
And people lie too, Daryl. People lie.
true.
They lie. They lie. They lie. They lie. Yes. So you said you're more of a top, but a relationship you might do verse top. Now, in the last 12 months, let's do the math, okay? What percentage did you top and what percentage did you bottom?
100%. 100% top in the last
100.
12 months.
You ain't give no cakes up to nobody.
Nope, not since I was like 17, 18.
Wait a minute. You 23. You said since 17 or 18?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's team top. Okay, it's team top. Woo. Okay. Um, what type of work do you do? Are you in school? What's going on in your life?
Yeah, I graduated from a college in Atlanta, and now I'm in the corporate analyst type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but I work in the finance industry.
Okay, corporate analyst, and it's in finance. Okay.
Yeah,
How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing it for 2 years now. So
Okay. So okay, good, good. Tell us your Instagram handle and can you spell it for us, Daryl?
yeah, my name is Daryl Nana, and it's DARYLNANA. Daryl Nana, DARYLNNA.
Okay. And so is your page private?
Yeah,
Okay, so it's fine. You can leave it private right now, but we just ask after we hang up, make it public for at least 24 hours so people can see your page and they can send you messages and it doesn't go like into a spam box and you're not talking to a wall.
I got you.
Okay. And are you out of the closet? Do people know you're gay?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You said yes. Okay. Um, I gotta ask you a
I
question.
know. I love the way you ask questions. I love it.
How do I ask the questions, Daryl?
You ask a question like I can. It's like I'm having a conversation without having it. Like gay people, just us in general. We have a way of talking, like having two conversations at the same time. So I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but I'm saying, I guess for me, I could perceive it in that way. Like sometimes when you ask questions, it's like you kind of already know the answer, but you don't want to assume, like you said
I do
before.
not want to assume because then they'd be like, Lamont, why you assume that? No, I just want to ask because I don't want no
Yeah, I talk
no.
too much.
Yep. No, you're fine. You're good. You're good. Listen, you all, this is Daryl. Daryl lives in Charlotte, North Carolina. He's 23, 6'2". He is 265 pounds. Of course, he's a Cancer because everybody's been a Cancer tonight. He is team top. He is a corporate analyst in finance. Y'all got questions for Daryl? Use the question function, or you can wave and come on and ask him a question. Tell us, Daryl, what type of guy you looking for tonight?
Yeah, for me, I'm looking for a guy who's more on the established side, but looking to grow.
Mhm.
I'm a kind of person who never stops growing. I don't think I'll ever be bored with life. I really love life, and I always think, there's not you can't be good at everything. You can't do everything. So what you're doing is definitely not the end point.
Mhm.
You could always learn something new. You could always grow. You could always achieve until the day you die. And that's how I believe, and that's how kind of I live my life,
Mhm.
and that's kind of how I expect my partner to kind of have those type of values. I'm also very into education,
Mhm.
like somebody who's values education as well. Not saying you have to like do this, that, and the third, but if I wanted you to do something after college, high school, like get some type of certificate or some type of whatever it's called or trade thing, whatever you did. I hope you did something after high school.
Okay.
So yeah, and I really have a soft spot for the artists, like the people who like art
Mhm.
and the people who yeah, who just play instruments. I play an instrument. People who love listening to music or going to concerts or festivals.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay. And when did you start dating guys?
I started dating guys probably 2019.
2019. So you were probably like 17 or 16.
No, 2019. I was 19.
So you were 19. Okay. So you were okay. So you were out
Yeah,
of high school.
yeah, I was in college.
Okay. Okay. What's the longest relationship you've been in?
A year.
A year. Okay. And now, do you want to get married? Do you want children? I know you're 23, but like, do you see those things
Yeah.
happening in the future or not?
So I'm a old brother, or I don't know how you say it, but I have two younger sisters who are both like 11 to 14.
Mhm.
So I saw the beauty of what it is to be, to bring life into the world almost and take care of it. Like I was very like involved in my raising my sisters. I still am, and I think there's nothing more important than being a parent. Like
Mhm.
I would debate that. I would sit here and debate that with anybody. I don't think there's anything in this world more important than having a family.
Okay, so you want to, okay. What's a good age range that you will date? Like, what's the youngest? What's the oldest?
The youngest is 21,
Mhm.
and the oldest is like 32, 33.
Okay. Um, what's Oh, does a guy have to live in Charlotte, or are you open to other cities?
I'm open to other cities.
Okay. What are some cities that you might date in?
Yeah, I catch a flight pretty often, anytime I can. So I'm open to any city, but I'm an East Coast guy,
Mhm.
pretty much. So that's a little bit more of the preference.
Okay. You all in the comment section, y'all are so focused on the wrong thing. So I know you said you start dating at 19 and you start having
Yeah,
sex at maybe at what, 17? So
yeah,
is
16.
is that
Yeah,
when you first had sex?
16.
16 or 17?
Yeah,
16.
16.
Okay. So the people in the comments who've been asking that question, go ahead and put when you first had sex also, okay? You want to know when people first had sex? How about you volunteer when you first had sex, okay? All 364 y'all. Y'all can tell us because we want to know now. All right. Um, let's see. What about body type? What do you like? Thin, thick,
Yeah.
chubby, muscular, heavy? What you like?
As long as that ass moves, I don't care. Like I'm just being real. Like I know I'm speaking a little not professionally, but if it moves, like like let's go.
If it moves. Okay. So you like somebody with some meat on their bones.
Yeah, for me, it's like I don't necessarily have like a this and this and that. I do maybe prefer somebody smaller than me because I'm a big dude.
Mhm.
So yeah, but as long as that as long as it moves, we can make it work.
Okay, okay. What about race? What do you prefer? What do you prefer?
I prefer black, but I'm open to all races.
Okay, black but open. Now, are you into monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What do you think?
Yeah, monogamy,
Mono-
strictly monogamy.
Monogamy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got questions for Daryl. Use the question function. I see a bunch of them coming in now already. If you want to come on and ask him a question, you can wave and I can bring you on. Let's see. Um, that was from earlier. Do you have a Twitter account, an X account?
No.
Okay, they think you do, but you don't. Okay. Um, do you play any sports?
Yeah, I played tennis and I played for like a team and I played like football, soccer, basketball. I played all the sports, just for fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any Ghanaian heritage?
No, I'm Cameroonian.
Oh, so Cameroon. Okay, okay.
Est-ce que tu parles un peu français?
I'm poo.
Un peu? C'est bon. Yeah, c'est bon.
That's all we got. That's all I got for you. That's all I got. Um, someone said, do you hang out at the woodshed?
Oh, that's one of the like bars, the gay bars here.
Mhm,
I've been there, so in Charlotte. So
mhm,
yeah, but I've honestly stopped going to the clubs and bars too much. It's kind of getting boring.
mhm,
Not to hate Charlotte, but Charlotte's kind of like a slower city. So
mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, it's slowish. Yes, it's slowish. Yep.
it's low. I find it funny when people compare it to Atlanta. I find it funny.
Like, don't
It's the
do it.
funniest comparison.
Don't do it. Don't do it. No. Now, can we see you without your hat? They want to see you without the hat. He has hair, people. Okay. We got some
I
more.
gotta fucking. That's
More
okay.
questions. Let's see. Do you play video games?
Yeah, I just got into gaming more with my friends. Since we all moved different states for college,
Mhm.
we all like wanted to find a way to connect with each other. So yeah, it's we play like Fortnite. We're getting into. I play some Madden. We're getting into some 2K. We just downloaded Warframe. So yeah,
Mhm. Oh, how many languages do you speak?
I speak to.
Two languages. Okay. And let's see. Got some more questions. Um, he's old enough to answer this question. It's a spicy question. They want to know, what does that tongue do?
Damn. It's pretty wide. I've known for having like a wide tongue. Like my friends in college, in high school always made fun of it. Like I would have memes. I don't know if you know the Pokemon, the pink one with the tongue that always sticks his tongue out. So they put my tongue next to that Pokemon's tongue, and that was like my thing in high school. So I have a really wide tongue, but
Okay, okay. I think someone wants to come on and ask you a question. Is Dale? Are you coming to ask a question, Dale? You waved your hand, so I'll see. I will try to come to you and see. Um, hello, hello, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good, Dale.
doing
How's it
great.
going with you? Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm good, Lamont. I'm good.
Okay.
Hey, so I'm Dell. I'm in Detroit. Hey, so you said you play instruments, or you did play instruments. What type of instrument did you play?
Yeah, I play the violin, and I still do. I still play in the community orchestra in my city. So yeah. How about
Okay.
you? Do you play the
All right.
instruments? I know I'm
So
not allowed to ask questions, but
I played a lot. I played alto saxophone, tenor, trumpet, and baritone.
oh,
So
that's bad. That's bad. That's really cool.
yeah. All right, that's all I want to know.
Daryl, where are you?
Where am I right now?
No, I'm sorry. Dale, where are you located?
I'm in Detroit, Lamont.
You're in Detroit. That's right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Thanks for coming on.
no problem.
All right.
All right,
Bye.
have a good one.
Okay. Listen, we got some more questions for you. Someone's like, ask my question. Let me look for your question. It's down the list. Because this is long. Briefs, boxers, thongs, or jockstrap.
What I wear is briefs and boxers. What I like to see is jockstraps.
Okay. Um, do I see other guys' question? I don't see it. What are your best three qualities or characteristics you have?
Yeah, I'm a great listener and a communicator. I can have a conversation with somebody for hours and not be bored. Like I really bounce off of people's energies. Two, I think I'm a person who values faith. Like I value, even if you don't necessarily have the same religious beliefs as I do, I still, would value somebody. And I think in my character, I have a character. I believe in doing the right thing. Is what I'm trying to say. So as long as you believe in that too, and I think that will mesh well. So I smoked a little pot before this, so excuse me if I'm rambling. It's after work. Don't judge me, okay? It's after work. Um, and then my third characteristic is I'm a really fun, energetic guy. Like, yeah, we can chill and lay down, but I'm gonna get you up to go travel. I'm gonna get you up to have fun and to go out. And that's also, I think, that's a characteristic that goes well within relationships because sometimes a partner might get stuck
Mhm.
or might be stuck doing the same routine, same thing every day, and you need that person who's gonna take you out the couch, who's gonna like encourage you to have friends. And I think that's somebody that I am.
Okay. If you were planning a date for somebody, Daryl, where would you take them on a first date?
That's a good question. For me, I would take them to a 4DX movie.
A 40x movie. What is a 40x movie?
Okay, so you know how 3D is seeing, 3D. 4D is smelling, it's senses, right? So they
Mhm.
spray water, they move the chairs.
Mhm.
So like it's really fun if you go for a scary movie, or it's just really fun if you just go for anything, for even action.
Mhm.
So I want to see their reaction. And I think it would foster like a good conversation. We would be laughing through the movie because it's not like we're just watching something, we're experiencing something together. So yeah.
I've been to one of those. I took my nieces to one of those types of movies. Yes.
Oh, how do they like it?
They loved it. They loved it. Yes.
Mm,
Okay, okay. We gotta see what you look like head to toe. So can you prop the camera, your phone up somewhere, back up, and then turn around so we can see what you look like?
okay, let me move my freaking.
All right, and give us a little spin. Give us a little spin. All right, you all. This is Daryl. Daryl lives in Charlotte, North Carolina. He is 23, 6'2", 265 pounds. He is a Cancer team top. Um, he works as a corporate analyst in finance. He is open to getting married and having children. He will date between 21 and 33. He's open to different cities. He likes guys who are average, solid. As long as something is jiggling in the back, it works for him. He's open to
Mhm.
black men or guys of different races, and he is into monogamy. Who do you live with, Daryl? I forgot to ask you that.
Oh yeah, so I live alone and I have a 2 bedroom. So I need my space. My other bedroom I work out in and I also play the violin in. So yeah.
Okay, okay. Listen, tell them your Instagram handle one more time and spell it.
Yeah, my Instagram handle is Daryl Nana, DARYLNANA. Daryl Nana, DARYLNANA.
So the TikTok podcast, they gonna eat you up. They gonna love you, okay? And they gonna be in your DMs. You might be too old for some of them, but some other ones you're not. So they gonna be
Yeah,
in your
people, you'd be
DMs.
surprised. People don't like the young boys no more. They think we're too naive and childish, but I'm 23, got my own shit. At the end of this July, I would have gone to 6 countries this year on my, on money. So I think I'm ready. So,
He said he's ready, people. And listen, don't forget to open your page, make it public, so that way
all right, I'm
people
about
can
to.
send you messages. Because if the page is private, they are not going to be sending you messages or follow you at all.
It's the thing I got my fam. Oh yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it.
So that's why you did the show without your family right now. That when you hang up, your family won't see any of this. That's why.
No, it's not like that. It's more of like I got my like personal people's names and things, but it's okay. It's fine. We're here to meet normal people, so
Yeah,
that'll be good.
at least for 24 hours, and then make it private again.
All right, I'll do that.
All right. Thanks for coming on the show tonight.
All right, I'll see you guys.
All right. Good night. Good night. All right. What did you all think of Daryl? Did you all think he's dateable or not dateable? If you think he's dateable, put a 10. If not, go ahead and put a 1. What y'all think? He said he don't want y'all stalking his family. That's what he said. He got their real names and y'all be just if you like the man, talk to him and that is it. Not his people on his page. That's what he said, okay? Nor, what are you talking about? He 23-year-olds don't go to Bulldogs in Atlanta. That's where the old men go. Yes. Oh no, I found out the old men go to Model T in Atlanta. I went for the first time last week. I was like, oh my goodness, this is where y'all been hiding. Um, let's see, what else? Well, y'all 10, 8, 7, 9. What do y'all think? 9, he's a 10. Okay, okay. Somebody said apparently it's a club, it's a bar in Atlanta. 10, 8. All right, I think he is averaging a 9. He's averaging a 9, about a 9. All right. Listen, we are done for tonight. We've been on here for 2.5 hours. Typically, we just do 2 hours. I will see you all next Wednesday. I may stream from YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram next week. I might. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Um, but the comment of the night is if you big, you're not classy, apparently. The big kid girls aren't classy. I didn't heard it all. Good night. I will see you all next week. And I'll repost this video with the comment section on my YouTube page so you all can watch and see it, okay? You have to just follow my YouTube, The Gay Dating Coach, so you can see it. All right. Good night. Y'all, my co-host. Good night. Good night.